I've been thinking about this concept and I've been looking for the superheroes all my life. When I was a little kid, when they would say, "Who do you look up to? Who's your hero?" I never really had one. I really didn't. I mean, my mom, when I was really little, and most of the heroes I looked up to either were fictional or dead. When I was a kid, I loved Grace Kelly. A movie star turned to a princess. What? Love that. But as I got older, I realized, okay, why am I not looking up to people? We're the leaders, you know? Um, and what I realized, really not until I invented Lady Liberty of the 21st century, is that superheroes are not fictional characters. Superheroes are right around us every day. Superheroes are in our own mirrors. We are the superheroes, you guys. It's us. See, when I created Lady Liberty, I wanted to give her to the world, but in actuality, Lady Liberty came to me to remind me that I am my own superhero, and you are your own superhero. Now, sometimes it takes us maybe hiring each other or working with each other to realize that greatness, to really realize what that superpower is. Because I love Lady Liberty, and she came to me because it was liberty enlightening the world. So that's freedom, spreading enlightenment, and to me, that's also empowerment to other people. Really simple concept. But there's artists out there who are creating magic, not for them, but showing other people how to create their own magic. There's coaches, there's business people with services and products. So the superheroes never went anywhere. It's just that we're now waking up to our own superpowers. It's time for us to step into the light and to show off those superpowers. And it's not easy. It's not an easy game. But here's the cool thing. Anyone who is a quote unquote superhero, someone that you maybe look up to, like a sports star or an artist or a rock star or an actor or maybe someone in the monarchy, what you're seeing now is more of a touchability to get to them because they're also seeing, oh wow, like other human beings look up to me. So how can I be in service to those people? Anthony Bourdain was so loved, not because he could cook. Like most of us never would taste his food. Maybe we'd buy his cookbook and like cook it ourselves, but that's not the point. Anthony Bourdain, I don't know why he came into my head, but he just did. He came in because he became popular, not only because he literally served food to tons of people, but he also served his life on a platter. And he wrote a beautiful book, right? And then he went on to serve in a way of being on his TV show. And it's not an easy job. The ending of his life was tragic, right? So what I'm saying about him is that he was willing to pay the price to be in service, to be a superhero to other people. But what if we were just all of our own superheroes? Lady Liberty is my superhero. And it's not like I love sharing her with you guys, but there's such an intimate connection there that I don't think that most people really understand. And that's okay because I don't even understand sometimes. So this is just food for thought as you guys go into the weekend and just think about it. I mean, some of my other superheroes, I guess you would say, like, I love Gwen Stefani. She showed me as a teenager how, like, a girl could be beautiful and a badass and musically freaking genius. You know, she empowered tons of teenage girls. to not have to look a certain way. So she empowered me, and I've seen her live. I met her in person, which is amazing. I was so nervous. I was so silly. Like, why? She's just a human being. So the next time I meet her, I get to tell her this whole story, which is amazing. So when we put people on pedestals, this is a quote that I heard yesterday, and I don't think I'm gonna get it right now because my brain's not quite on. But when we put people on pedestals, there's like this expectation, and the expectation is actually just a preconceived notion to um, to start basically judging. I'm gonna have to find that quote for you guys, but don't put people on pedestals. Put yourself on the pedestal. It's not conceited. People who get looked up to, like, they're so confident because they're confident in their zone, and it takes courage, and it takes ridicule. It takes people saying, "Why is she go live at 6 a.m. every morning just to, like, show off and just to chat?" Because I have something important to say to you guys every morning, because one of you, at least, is actually evoking it out of me, but I'm willing to pay that price. I'm willing to pay the price of exhaustion. I didn't go to sleep until almost 1 a.m. last night. I'm willing to pay the price of you guys never commenting or ever booking a call, but you will. I know you will. I'm willing to pay the price of silence for now. I always knew that I had a lot to say. I just didn't know where to say it. I didn't know who I was talking to. And every day I get closer to you, that person who I get to connect with. So here's one other thing I want to say about people putting people on a pedestal is, if there's someone out there that you look up to, look and see if you can hire them. Look and see if you can get close to them, because in our society right now, there are infinite ways to work with your heroes. I mean, if they're passed on, if they're dead, well then you can study them, you can Google them, you can see what their habits were, who they were, what was their past. But if it's someone alive right now, I mean, that's why Cameo is such an amazingly brilliant company. If you don't know what that is, look it up. You know, you can Google, sorry, you can search for a star and see if you can get a personalized message for someone you love. That's why Instagram's so awesome. I love Drew Barrymore's. I've always looked at her. People always said I look like her, so of course, like, I always followed her. And like her Instagram, like when she goes on there, she's raw and she's real, and she's willing to pay the price of not being understood. And I've watched her have epiphany after epiphany. It's incredible. So if there's someone that you find that you're looking up to, then go see how they can work for you. I wanted to rephrase that. Not that you go work for them, but how can they work for you? Steve Jobs was maniacal in what he did, but he was maniacal because his product got to work for you. I have business coaches, I have spiritual coaches. I respect them, I love them, and they work for me. Not in like a mean way, but, like, I think sometimes when we hire people that we look up to, we forget, like, they work for us, just like the President of the United States works for us. My clients, I work for them. I work for them. So I think sometimes when we wanna get close to people and there's a money exchange, people kinda make it weird, like, stand up for what you want and be your own superhero. That's the message I really wanna land with you guys today. Maybe in a kind of roundabout way, but just, think about, like, what is it in other people that you want in you? And chances are you already freaking have it. You just get to chisel away at the marble a little bit. Just a little bit, maybe a lot. So, with that said, as always, please comment and let me know what landed for you. Are you enjoying these? Um, what are your superpowers? Because you've got them, man. You've got them. And I'd love to hear about them. And if you want to dig deeper into it, of course, I am going to post my calendar link for a coffee date, 15 minutes. We can hang out and chat and see how we can maybe start looking up to each other. Okay. Have a great weekend. I will catch you on the flip side. Mwah. Bye for now.